just like we thought they would, in the most dominant, spectacular fashion possible. The Denver Nuggets tie up the series when everybody had them for dead. The Denver Nuggets tie up the series when everybody said they were cooked. The Denver Nuggets tie up the series 2-2, go into Minnesota and get the job done. You want to talk about a spectacular game, spectacular finish, spectacular effort. The Nuggets did what they had to do, take care of the Minnesota Timberwolves, and now we got a series back in Mile High. Let's get it. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all, the Denver Nuggets tie up the series versus the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 115-107 victory, in which the game in which the Denver Nuggets were up 10 to 15 points for a majority of the game. The Nuggets, man, they have found something special. Jokic was dominating inside that first quarter. Aaron Gordon was dominating inside the first quarter, but something changed. In the second quarter, the Denver Nuggets, they were already winning the first quarter 29-24. Jokic goes out the game, and this is what happens. Jamal Murray, Christian Braun, Justin Holiday, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon. Peyton Watson has been getting DNPs this series because he just doesn't have the offensive skill set to really help the Nuggets in this series. That's no issue for him at all. Like, that's not like something that he has to look down on. That's just the situation. Peyton doesn't play. Justin Holiday gets slotted, and Justin Holiday starts off the second quarter with a three. Starts off the second quarter with a three. Looks spectacular, man. Christian Braun and Justin Holiday, they were men amongst boys today. Men amongst boys today. They were spectacular. And obviously, I'm going to get to the starters. I'm going to get to everybody that contributed. I'm going to get to the main players, the best players. I get it. But y'all, Justin Holiday and Christian Braun have legit been dynamite this series. Off the bench, Justin Holiday, 19 minutes. Christian Braun, 25 minutes. And Christian Braun closed the game. Closed the game today. Justin Holiday and Christian Braun had a combined 21 points and 6 rebounds today. 21 points and 6 rebounds. And they were 4 of 6 from 3. And they were 6 of 10 from the field. Just absolutely dominant performances. And you had to have it because you know what? When Jamal Murray's out there, it can't just be Jamal Murray. They're going to have to get Jamal Murray. They're going to have to get Aaron Gordon. They're going to have to get Michael Porter Jr. They're going to have to get a lot of attention from players that are not Jamal Murray because you got to be able to make up from some of those possessions so he can't do it all on his own. But this is just a spectacular performance all the way across the board for them, man. I'm talking about like game-altering plays and three-pointers. And on top of that, Christian Braun's defense was incredible, man. Anthony Edwards, one of the best playoff players we have in our league, not a consistent top 10 player yet, but it really doesn't matter because when push comes to shove, he's a top 5, 7 player you want to have in the playoff, maybe even higher than that. Anthony Edwards tonight had 44 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 16 of 25 from the field. 5 of 8 from 3. He was really good, but Christian Braun and Justin Holiday were able to offset a lot of the momentum that he was able to carry when Jokic wasn't in the game because they just played so well. They were a combined plus 16 in their minutes, y'all. A combined plus 16 in their minutes. I'm telling y'all, man, like, again, the Nuggets signing Justin Holiday is one of the best and most important things they could have done last offseason. Because they wouldn't be here. They wouldn't be in this situation without Justin Holiday, a 6'6", player that is gonna have to make layups, defend, hit three-pointers, be able to switch on the big like Karl Anthony Towns, like he's done all series, be able to switch on to Anthony Edwards, switch on to Mike Conley, switch on to Jaden McDaniels, man. You just don't find players like that. So I wanted to dedicate the first few minutes of it to those dudes because they legitimately don't win the game unless they do what they do. And also Reggie Jackson, man, really good stint off the bench. Reggie Jackson, y'all, in that second quarter, I believe it was second quarter. Let me make sure. Second quarter, Reggie Jackson we hit a 3 in the first quarter, but Reggie Jackson, I believe, I know it's in the first half. I can't remember. I know I usually have it marked. He got a charge call on Anthony Edwards. And then the very next possession, bah, 3-pointer. And I'm talking about a huge shot. Actually, that was in the first quarter. When the Nuggets went on an 11-0 run. They went on an 11-0 run in the first quarter, and Aaron Gordon was spectacular too in this game, man. But Reggie Jackson was huge. 2 3-pointers in the first quarter. He had 6 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists today. He was a +8. Y'all, listen to this. The Denver Nuggets, Christian Braun, +5. Justin Holiday, +11. Reggie Jackson, +8. Big difference. That's why they're in this position. So shout out to the Nuggets bench. They got today a combined 27 points from their bench on, what is this? 8 of 14 from the field. 8 of 14 from the field and 6 of 9 from the three-point line. Or 6 of 10, rather. 6 of 10, rather. Or 6 of 9. Oh, yeah, 6 of 7. No. Yeah, 6 of 9. That's incredible, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, that, again, it all just comes down to this, man. They take care of business, they do their job. But let's get to the starters, y'all. My goodness. Did Aaron Gordon have a game? My goodness. Did Aaron Gordon show that there's levels to this? That when I need to come up clutch in a playoff scenario, that there are things that he offers as a player on both ends of the court that you're not going to find around the league. Y'all, today, Aaron Gordon, 27 points. 7 rebounds. Yeah, 7 rebounds. They give him the rebounds in the game. 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 blocks, 1 steal. 9 of 10 from 2 for Aaron Gordon today. 9 of 10. 2 of 2 from the three-point line. 3 of 3 from the free throw line. A 101.4% true shooting. And a +9 in 41 minutes. What? 101.4% true shooting, a +9 in 41 minutes. You want to talk about a dude that is a dog, that did everything that he had to do today to get a win. Aaron Gordon was spectacular. And again, in the playoff, you're going to need outlier games like this. Game 4 in the final, Aaron Gordon had 27 points. You need those games. It's going to happen. Aaron Gordon, in the first round versus the Lakers, tore the Lakers apart in the game. You need those games. But AG, the difference between Aaron Gordon right now in this playoff is that Aaron Gordon is shooting that three-point shot confidently in the second round because he has to. Right now, Aaron Gordon's in a situation where the Wolves are trying to sell out on Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray's pick and roll. But the way they're doing it, though, is that they're trying to help off of AG. And so if AG is going to be either on that right wing above the break or he's going to be in that right corner, Aaron Gordon's like, bet. I'm going to give you what you're asking for. And I'm going to go ahead and put up these three-point shots. And, Joe, it changes the function of the court for the Wolves because they just simply cannot play defense the way that they want to. Y'all, in the playoffs, Aaron Gordon, he has a 68% true shooting. Right now, in the Minnesota Timberwolves series, he's shooting 52% from 3. He's shooting 64% from 3 in his last 5 playoff games. And again, it's just making all the difference in the offense. Listen to this. Since the last game versus the Lakers, Aaron Gordon, 1 of 2 from 3, game 5. 0 of 1 from 3, game 1. 3 of 5 from 3, game 2. 3 of 4 from 3, game 4. 2 of 2 from 3. Game 3. 3 of 4 from 3 in game 4. 2 of 2 from 3 in game 4. Y'all, like, again, the Nuggets, they don't get these wins without Justin Holiday, without Christian Braun, and without Aaron Gordon. Everybody has to play well. And I know a lot of people are looking at Michael Porter Jr., who, Porter had 4 points and 3 rebounds on 2 of 4 from the field. He was 2 of 2 from the 2-point range today. He was a +5 in his minutes and had a block. Porter was really a decoy. The reason why the Nuggets blitz the Minnesota Timberwolves offense is because Porter exists on the court while Aaron Gordon is hitting three-pointers. He exists on the court with the second unit while Justin Holiday is hitting shots, while Christian Braun is hitting shots. Porter's averaging 20 and 7 over the course of this playoff run, and he's shooting dumb crazy from the field as well over the course of this playoff. So again, I don't want it to get misconstrued. He didn't have a lot of shots today because that wasn't the function of the offense. But he was incredible because he was the floor spacer. And again, defensively, he also helped them to slow down the Wolves because of his size and athleticism. The Wolves just shot really well today, man. They shot 39% from 3 on 11 of 28 and 48% from the field at 39 to 82. You know, Nuggets shot 57% from the field on 45 of 79 and 45% from 3. The Nuggets were 12 of 15 from the free throw line, 80%. The Wolves, on the other hand, though, they were 18 of 27 for 67%. The Nuggets had 12 turnovers. The Wolves have 11, but the Nuggets had 29 assists today. The Wolves only had 21. And the Nuggets lost the rebounding battle. Again, the Nuggets weren't missing shots. They weren't missing shots. So the rebounds and stuff were kind of non-existent. They just didn't need to be there. But y'all, let's get to it, man. Nikola Jokic, man. I know, like, everybody is always joking. You know, they're always saying, you know, Jokic is a stat patter. Jokic shouldn't be the 3-time MVP. Jokic is a cone. Jokic this, Jokic that. After the first 2 games, even people I respect, oh, Jokic, he's a dropper. You know, that series last year was fluky. The Nuggets haven't beat a 50-win team in the playoff. The Nuggets don't have this. Jokic ain't that. Now look at this. 35.7 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals, 1 block. 14 of 21 from 2 versus the best defense in the NBA. 14 of 21 from 2 versus the best interior defense in the NBA. Now, he was 1 of 5 from 3. One of those was just a heave. Doesn't really count. But he was 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Didn't make all his free throws. He had a 61.1 true shooting. Dropped his regular average from the playoffs. And then here we are now. Jokic looking like a crazy man. 35, 7 and 7, best player on the court. And the reason why the Wolves defense got dismantled is because they had to bend everything they had towards him to try to survive. And it didn't matter today. So Jokic is that dude, man. He's just as good as you think he is. He's even better than you think he is. And everybody that's a hater, man, they're kind of just waking up. Like, this is what it is. Joker's just one of those players. And again, he might have struggled the first couple of games to, like, figure some stuff out in here and there. You know what? He's not going to have the best true shooting in this series. But Joker in this series, he is averaging, in this series, he's averaging 30 points, 11.5 rebounds, 6.3 assists, 54% from the field, 77% from the free throw line. Not great. Don't love it. Well, actually, no, that's the whole, hold on, that's on the whole year. Let me see. That's versus the Timberwolves last 4 years. Let me see. Last 4 games, Jokic is averaging 26.8, 11.3, and 8.3 in this series. He's shooting 50% from the field, 22% from 3. Not great. He's shooting 87.5% from the free throw line. So Jokic is taking care of business, man. Like, again, definitely had the first couple games were stinkers, but the dude's been great. He's been great, and he's solving everything that Minnesota's doing. And you could tell, like, every time the Wolves wanted to double him, they were afraid to do it because literally Jokic was just having his way with their defense. And at that point, it's like, okay, do we double Joker? And then now everybody else is already hitting shots. And on top of that, it's Jamal Murray. Like, I'll be on a couple shows tomorrow, so we'll have a chance to talk through this. Jamal Murray, 19.5 rebounds and 8 assists, 8 of 17 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3, 2 steals. Wasn't his best playoff game ever, but Jamal was great. 8 assists for Jamal. Didn't try to force the issue too much. He was second on the team in shots, but the dude was incredible, man. Like, the two of them together and the synergy they have and the playmaking they bring together, it all works together. Like, the Wolves are doing what they can to supplement Jokic's passing. The problem is that the Nuggets have figured out counters. They figured out counters to everything, to what they're doing. And so now They're playing empty side pick and roll. They're getting Jokic and Murray up higher on the pick and roll, up above the break. They're putting Joker in actions off the ball where they're getting him rotating and moving. And Joker has just figured out timing. That's the other part of this too. Like his timing is where it needs to be. Like now when Nas is playing him one-on-one or Rudy's playing him one-on-one, he just has like, okay, this is what they want to do. This is how I'll respond. This is how I'll get there. This is how I'll get to my spot. And it's just building, building, building. And he kind of has solved the Minnesota Timberwolves defense at this point. And that's the scary part. Like, that's the scary part, is that Joker, he'll continue to get better from this point. His numbers will continue to get better from this point. He's going to feel more comfortable the more he goes into this series. So a lot of this is like, man, like, I really like how the Nuggets have played this cat and mouse game. First two games were disappointing. They could have won game one. They didn't show up for game two. Game 3 and 4, they said, bet, we weren't good enough. Let's go into Minnesota. We 2-2. Now it's a best of 3 series with 2 in Denver. It's a best of 3 series with 2 in Denver. And the momentum is completely on their side. Because now it's like, look, okay, well, we know how to defend Naz Reid and Karl Anthony Towns. Oh, yeah, that's what I want to say, too. Aaron Gordon, his defense on Karl Anthony Towns was spectacular. Spectacular. Karl tried to put him in the post multiple times and had nothing for him. Nothing. Karl today, 13 points and 12 rebounds, 5 of 18 from the field. Now, Anthony Edwards plus minus was a +5. Karl Anthony Towns was a +4. Rudy Gobert +9. But I just want to be clear about this. Like, that was happening at the end of the game when the Nuggets were up 15 points. That was also happening when Jokic and Murray were out of the game. Like, so all the way around, like, they were finding ways to be successful. But again, that was towards the end of the stretch. And the Nuggets, again, had been so dominant up to that point that the Nuggets, the last 90 seconds of the game, they were just kind of like diddling around a little bit. And then the Wolves, because of the Wolves, they were kept pushing forward. And like, that's mostly Anthony Edwards. So, y'all, it's going to be a crazy series, man, because now we're going back to Denver. And we're going to see some stuff. We're going to see some fireworks. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about this game in the comment section. This was just an incredible game all the way around. Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon, Justin Holiday, Christian Braun. Everybody took care of business, man. But look, we're going to see what's going to happen here, man. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen when they get back to Denver. Woo! We got some stuff to tap into, y'all. Swap again. Y'all know what time it is. See y'all on the other side.